chapter 9, verses 1 through 8, and Mark 2, 1 through 12, and Luke 5 through 17 to 26, that this man was a paralytic. We're not told how it happened. We're not told how long he had been crippled. But we know for sure that he had been crippled. It's possible that he could have been, depending on your interpretation of the scripture, that he may have been crippled right from the day he was born. And this man had a number of friends. When we read this account, he had 4 friends who had heard that Jesus had been healing people. And so they decided that he was going to be given the opportunity to listen to Jesus speak. They took him to see Jesus. Their faith was so strong that they were willing to do more than talk. They carried him there. They carried him to a house where Jesus was speaking and hoped, but by the time they showed up, there would be a place to get in. But because they were taking so long getting there, when they got there, the house was packed full of people. You couldn't even get through the doors. Jesus was speaking to so many people. So many people wanted to hear what he had to say. And certainly it was not a normal practice, but as you read through the story, they decided that they were going to get him in, so they climbed up on top of the roof. They got him up on top of the roof. They removed the tiles from the top of the roof, and they lowered the man down into the presence of Jesus Christ. Certainly that's not a normal practice. Tearing up someone's roof on their house could certainly have been interpreted as a crime. But they were willing to risk their reputation because they believed that Jesus would take care of their friend, in spite of the situation, in spite of the circumstances. And sometimes I think it's possible that we hesitate to step out in faith because we are worried about what other people will think. Rather than play it safe, these men exercised deep faith and trust in Jesus Christ. This man would have died with his paralysis, except they trusted that Jesus would be faithful to them. And when you get on top of a man's roof and you make a big hole in it and let your buddy down into the roof, through the roof, while a lesson is being taught, that I think speaks pretty strongly. I submit to you for your consideration this morning